I punched a girl at school so hard her nose exploded with blood, and for about 5 seconds, everyone thought I was the villain. It started 3 weeks after my little sister transferred to my high school. Her name was Ava, and she was the kind of sweet that made you nervous for her. Like she apologized to chairs when she bumped into them. The problem was this girl named Brianna. Everybody at school treated Brianna like she was untouchable because her mom constantly told people she had special needs. Teachers let her get away with everything. One time I watched her slam another girl's face into a locker hard enough to chip her tooth. The assistant principal ran over screaming, but Brianna instantly started rocking back and forth going, "I can't control my emotions. I'm neurodivergent." And just like that, the adults backed off. No suspension, no police report, nothing. The girl she attacked ended up apologizing to her. At first, Brianna ignored my sister. Then one morning, I saw Ava kneeling in the hallway picking up spilled papers, while Brianna stood over her laughing. "You're so shaky," Brianna mocked. "Why do you act like a scared rabbit?" I immediately stepped between them. "Leave her alone." Brianna slowly looked me up and down and smiled. Or what? There was something genuinely wrong with the way she smiled, like she enjoyed seeing fear on people's faces. I reported her that same day. The guidance counselor sighed before I even finished talking. "Brianna has behavioral challenges. We need to show compassion." Compassion. My sister started begging me to walk her to class because she was scared to be alone in the hallways. Then the notes started. Ugly little things shoved into Ava's backpack. "Nobody likes you. Transfer back. Your sister can't protect you forever." Ava stopped eating dinner with us after that. She'd just sit in her room pretending to do homework while crying quietly enough so mom wouldn't hear. But I heard every night. Then came the day everything snapped. I was heading toward the sophomore hallway when I heard screaming. Not yelling, real screaming. I rounded the corner and saw Ava slammed against the lockers, while Brianna had both hands tangled in her hair. My sister's face was red from crying, and Brianna, she was smiling again. "Look who came running," she laughed when she saw me. "Your emotional support sister. Get your hands off her." Instead, Brianna yanked Ava harder by the hair so violently, her head smacked the locker with this horrible metallic crack. Everything inside me went white hot. I shoved Brianna away from her, hard. She stumbled backward dramatically and slammed into a trophy case. Glass shattered everywhere. The hallway went dead silent. Then Brianna started screaming. She attacked me. She attacked a disabled student. Teachers came sprinting from every direction. Ava was still on the floor crying and holding the back of her head, but nobody looked at her first. They looked at me. I got dragged straight to the principal's office while students filmed everything on their phones. By the time my mom arrived, Brianna's mother was already there, threatening lawsuits. "My daughter has documented neurological disorders," she shouted dramatically. "That violent girl assaulted her." My principal nodded along like a bobblehead. Then my mom walked in and the room changed. My mother worked as a paralegal for 12 years. She had this terrifying calmness when she got angry. She sat down slowly and folded her hands. "Okay," she said. "Show me the diagnosis." Silence. Brianna's mom blinked. "Excuse me." "The medical paperwork," my mother repeated. "The documentation the school supposedly has on file explaining why this child has repeatedly assaulted students." The principal suddenly looked nervous. Brianna's mother started stumbling over her words. "Well, we're between evaluations right now." My mom leaned forward. "So you mean to tell me this school allowed a violent student to physically attack multiple children based entirely on your word?" Nobody answered. Then my mom pulled out a folder. Inside were screenshots, emails, photos of bruises, witness statements from other parents, and one particular video. A girl from choir had secretly recorded Brianna in the parking lot 2 days earlier laughing with friends. "I swear pretending to stim works every time," Brianna said in the video. "Teachers are terrified of getting canceled." The principal literally went pale. Brianna's mother looked like she might throw up, and for the first time ever, Brianna stopped smiling. 3 days later, she disappeared from school entirely. Rumor was her mom quietly withdrew her before the district could launch an investigation. But the craziest part, about 6 months later, another girl transferred into our school from Brianna's new district. When she heard her name, she went completely silent. Then she rolled up her sleeve and showed us scars from fingernail scratches, and quietly said, "Wait, you survived Brianna too."